The invitation arrived, embossed with swirling gold script, promising a celebration of love between my sister, Clara, and a man I didn't recognize. Finally, I'd thought, a genuine smile spreading across my face. Clara had always longed for a fairy tale wedding, and I was determined to be the perfect maid of honor. The weeks leading up to the wedding were a whirlwind of dress fittings, cake tastings, and bridal showers. Clara, usually so open, was strangely secretive. She'd brush off my questions about her fiancé with a nervous laugh and a vague, "You'll meet him soon enough." I chalked it up to pre-wedding jitters. The day of the wedding dawned bright and clear. I stood beside Clara as she walked down the aisle. My heart swelled with sisterly pride. But as she reached the altar, my breath caught in my throat. Standing there, beaming, was Liam, my Liam. The man I'd loved. The man who had broken my heart. Was about to marry my sister. The world tilted. The organ music faded into a dull hum, and the faces of the guests blurred. I felt a cold wave of betrayal wash over me. Clara's lies, her evasiveness, suddenly made sickening sense. The ceremony continued, but I was a ghost, a spectator in my own life. I watched as they exchanged vows, their hands intertwined. Their eyes filled with a love that felt like a cruel mockery of my own past. I forced a smile for the photos, a hollow, brittle thing that felt like it would shatter at any moment. Later, at the reception, the truth finally surfaced. I cornered Clara, my voice trembling with a mix of anger and disbelief. "Why, Clara? Why him?" Her eyes filled with tears. "I knew you'd be upset," she whispered, her voice barely audible above the music. "But I love him. I really do." "And you thought lying to me was the best way to handle it?" I asked, my voice rising. "You stole my ex, and then you lied to my face for months." "It wasn't like that," she pleaded. "It just happened. We connected after you broke up. I didn't mean to hurt you." "But you did," I said, the words heavy with the weight of her betrayal. "You knew how much he meant to me." The party swirled around us, oblivious to the storm brewing in our corner. Liam approached, his face etched with concern. "What's wrong?" he asked, his eyes flickering between us. "Everything," I said, my voice thick with unshed tears. "Everything is wrong." I turned and walked away, the music fading into a distant echo. I left the reception, the joy, the celebration, all of it, behind. The cool night air offered little comfort. But it was a stark contrast to the burning anger and hurt that consumed me. The betrayal cut deep, a wound that would take time to heal. It wasn't just losing Liam again. It was losing the sister I thought I knew. The trust, once so solid, was shattered, leaving behind a jagged emptiness. The path ahead was uncertain. But one thing was clear, the relationship with my sister would never be the same.